Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for September 21st, 2014. Of course, it's a Sunday morning, getting ready for some football. But we're also going to be getting ready for a little bit of rain for this afternoon and evening. So right now we have winds from the northeast and the east and even the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. So moving to the interior, it's a little bit more light and variable. We clearly have two areas of low pressure approaching the region. We also have plenty of low clouds with some fog that is starting to burn off, and temperatures range anywhere from the upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s in some of the suburbs of Philadelphia, and upper 60s to lower 70s in the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. We have winds again coming off the Atlantic Ocean, and that's a key factor for today's temperatures. I know that the model guidance is all suggesting temperatures basically around 80, 81 degrees, but I do have some doubt on that, and I'll show you why. On the surface map, we clearly see an area of low pressure that is developing just off of North Carolina. This low pressure system will lift to the northeast, far enough just south and west of the benchmark, which is right here, and just far enough off the coast to keep the steady rainfall off of the New Jersey coast, but could clip Long Island later on this evening with rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches of rain. And that includes eastern Connecticut and up towards New England. And then we have our cold front moving through the Ohio River Valley that will move through the northern mid-Atlantic tonight through tomorrow morning with additional scattered showers. So what we have here is an influence of two low pressure systems. And the question is, which low pressure system will have the greatest influence on wind direction for today and thus temperatures? And we can clearly see we have winds from the east, whether they're from the northeast or the southeast or all from the east, which means they're coming off the Atlantic Ocean. If the winds were coming from the southwest right now, then I would say, yeah, we're definitely going to get to around 80, 81 degrees. But we clearly have an influence from the Atlantic Ocean. And I think that's going to keep cloud cover in place and keep our temperatures just below 80 degrees in the mid to upper 70s for this afternoon. If we have enough of a break in the cloud cover, which we currently have in place throughout much of the coastal areas, then I could see us breaking 80 degrees, especially in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. However, as I'm going to show you with the satellite picture, I don't think that's going to happen. So on the radar right now, we have steady rainfall right off the New Jersey coast. The steady rainfall will remain off the coast throughout this afternoon. This part right here will clip portions of eastern Long Island and eastern Connecticut with heavy rain tonight. And that rainfall is going to be enhanced because of a cold front that's approaching from the west. So we'll definitely have a threat for scattered showers this afternoon and evening. Most locations will get around 1/10 of an inch of rain, up to 1/4 of an inch in some of those heavy downpours like what we're seeing here and over here. But overall, it's going to be a rather benign, cloudy, muggy type day with only an isolated to a widely scattered shower a threat for much of the region. So if you have outdoor plans, you're going to football games today, don't worry, the weather will be okay. It's football, you can deal with a shower. So I'm not expecting any widespread heavy rainfall. When we take a look at the satellite picture though, here's kind of what makes me stay below 80 degrees. You see this cloud cover right here, and you see this nice little trough here. This tells me that we have plenty of Atlantic moisture building into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. You know where the best chance of seeing 80 degrees? Right here. Because we're right in between the advancing cold front and this low pressure system. So right in this neck of the woods, I can see 79, 80, 81, maybe 82 degrees. However, all in this location here, I'm going mid to upper 70s because we have plenty of cloud cover, more cloud cover is on the way, and we have a threat for showers. That tells me temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Then this cold front moves through tonight, and this high pressure system will be the dominant high pressure system for the rest of the week, with temperatures throughout this upcoming week averaging near to below normal. Even towards the end of the week, we're more closer to near normal by the end of the week. On the water vapor satellite picture, kind of make a point here, we have what's called a positive North Atlantic oscillation, which basically means there's no blocking. So if there was any blocking, these two disturbances would have phased and we would have had a heck of a storm. However, that's not going to happen. One lifts northeast, the other one comes in from the west. The two never meet until they're in the northern Atlantic, in which then they blow up. Other than that, they've remained separated. And that's why blocking is always key when you're forecasting for any type of these storms. In this case, no blocking, no major storm. Simple as that. Meanwhile, out west, we have an area of low pressure that is moving through the southwest, and we have a trough that is developing in the Gulf of Alaska, and that means we're heading towards a zonal pattern for this upcoming week, which basically means warm temperatures stay to the south, cold temperatures stay to the north, and we're right in between that temperate zone where temperatures averaging near normal. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance from the Pennsat EWOL website using the European model guidance again for today. Those two low pressure systems interact. Threat for showers will continue, especially this evening onto tomorrow morning. Temperatures today in the mid to upper 70s. Temperatures tomorrow morning, upper 50s to lower 60s. But then we really don't rise all that much afterwards. Temperatures in the interior, and especially over Connecticut, mid to upper 60s for highs. As far as the coast, looking at upper 60s to lower 70s for highs. Basically right around 70 degrees. We're only going to be rising about 6 to 10 degrees between the morning low and the afternoon high as that polar air builds in and skies clear out by the afternoon. High pressure will be in control through the rest of this upcoming week and into next weekend with tranquil weather conditions throughout the entire forecast period. Scattered cloud cover to clear skies. Winds generally from the north and northwest. Now, notice the location of the high pressure system. It's not to the south or and east of us. It's basically to the north. I'll start off to the west, to the north of us, and the northeast of the region. And why is that important? Wind direction. The wind direction with this high pressure system will be from the northwest, from the north, and then the northeast. All of these wind directions are cool wind directions. If we had wind from the southwest, we'd be talking about temperatures easily in the lower to mid 80s. However, in this pattern, with an influence more from the northern Atlantic by the end of the week, I am staying below the GFS MOS guidance for this forecast by the end of the week. So what I'm looking for is for on Tuesday, low temperatures are going to be rather chilly. Upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior, mid to upper 40s along the coast. High temperatures, mid to upper 60s over the interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. For Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and for Saturday, I'm expecting low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for lows over the interior. Along the coast, upper 40s to lower 50s. A few mid 50s right along the immediate coast would be possible. High temperatures will range from the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior and lower to mid 70s along the coast through the entire forecast period. I'm staying below the 77, 79 degree temperature that they're forecasting right now in GFS MOS based on the location of this high pressure system. By the time we get towards next week, though, things get pretty interesting once again. I'll talk about that more as the days come and go. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.